Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Friday, the last day of 2021. It's been a pretty good year for me personally. I can't complain, even though I lost a couple of my family members. But anyway, um, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I just got back from Medellín, Colombia. Medellín, Colombia. I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Medellín or Medellín? No, I think it's Medellín, Colombia. But anyway, just got back on Wednesday, the 29th of December. I was there for about almost 2 weeks. I got there on the 13th, and I just got back here on the 28th. And my impressions of the city is that it's an okay city. There's really nothing special about it. There isn't really that many tourist attractions. I went to El Pueblito Paisa. I went to Calle 13, which is like a community of graffiti artists. It was decent. It wasn't nothing out of this world. I also visited Plaza Botello, which is in the downtown area, as well as what's the other place? Plaza Simón Bolívar. I went to Parque Lleras. So I did try to go to as many quote-unquote tourist attractions. And to tell you the truth, I mean, I just didn't find anything special about the city. Everybody talks about Medellin being this great place to visit. It's, and it's an up-and-coming tourist attraction that a lot of people, mainly in the Anglo-Saxon countries, like the U.S., where I'm located, in Canada, Australia, Western Europe, that these folks are going to Medellin. It's like I said, it's a decent city. The food is very mediocre. I mean, I wouldn't recommend when it comes to the food, it's really mediocre. There isn't a whole lot of variety there. One thing that I did enjoy about Medellin, aside from the weather, was the food. I mean, not the food, but the cost of living. I think it's very affordable. I think you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck there, or a lot of bang for your euro, wherever, depending on where you're coming from. But I think that it's very, very affordable. The food is affordable. The transportation is great. They have a subway system that is phenomenal. It's above average. Very pristine, very clean. They don't allow you to drink anything or eat any food. They certainly don't allow you to come in with a cigarette or anything to smoke. So all those things you got to put away before you actually get into the platform. But that's exactly what makes the subway system there above average. It's really clean, very nice, very affordable. I think it's like 2,700 pesos. Which if you convert that into dollars, it's about 65 cents, 70 cents or so. And you can go pretty much anywhere in the city where the subway system goes to. So I enjoyed that. A lot of people also talk about the women. I really didn't. I mean, I was out pretty much every single day. I mean, the only time I was in the apartment is when I went to either take a shower or went to sleep. But pretty much I was out and about, and the women are overrated too. I didn't see anything special about the Colombian women. A lot of them are surgically enhanced, if you know what I mean. They're all right. I mean, that's just people go crazy over Colombian women. I didn't see anything special. I saw the same quality as I see here in California, But one of the other things that I did enjoy about Colombia, though, it was the people. I think the people are very friendly, very sociable. If you stop a person, for instance, and you want to ask them for directions, not only will they tell you where to go, but if they have time and if it's relatively close, they'll actually walk with you to the place, to the destination, so that you don't get lost and you can strike a conversation with them. I mean, that's one of the things that I really enjoyed. I think the elderly people in particular are extremely nice, very sweet, very personable. Elderly people are spot on when it comes to Medellin. I came across a couple of religious individuals that wanted to recruit me for their church. So I thought that was a nice gesture on their part. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to mass on Sunday when they invited me to go, but they were very, very friendly, and I really can't say anything. I can't say enough good things about the people in Colombia. I think they're very warm-hearted. The weather was okay. It pretty much rained every single afternoon. It's like clockworks over there. It's like clockwork. Once 5, 6, 7 o'clock rolls around, you can expect the rain to start falling down. It was a little bit warm. I talked to a couple of locals there, and they told me that that December tends to be a little bit warmer than other months of the year. Apparently, they have 2 rainy seasons. But another older gentleman told me that it actually rains a lot down there. Pretty much, 80% of the time it rains in Medellin. But anyway, that's that's really the overview that I can give about the city. I think Colombia has a lot better places to go to, like Santa Marta, Cartagena, Barranquilla, even the capital, Bogota. I think I would go to those places first before going to Medellin. I think Medellin is overrated. That's my opinion. There's really nothing special about the city. There's a lot of parks. There's a lot of vegetation there. That's another plus about the city, I will say. There's a lot of green pasture, and I think it's because it rains a lot. But it's from a aesthetics standpoint, it's a very beautiful city, but it's overrated from the standpoint of going, for a tourist attraction. As far as trying to go to a tourist place and going to different places. Guatepe is another area that I was told it's very popular, but Guatepe is not in the city. Guatepe is it's approximately an hour and a half away from Medellin, so you have to go to the outskirts of the city to go to Guatepe. And I think it's just a big rock there where you go all the way to the top and then come down, and there's a couple of nice little towns there, but it's just, I don't know, I didn't find it very attractive, to tell you the truth. I will definitely go back to Colombia. I will not go back to Medellin. I think I pretty much saw everything that I needed to see from Medellin. I will try to go to I'm going to try to go to Santa Marta at some point in the foreseeable future. I definitely want to go to the capital, Bogota, because I'm a person that likes cold weather, and I think Bogota is probably the coldest city in the country. I could be totally wrong, but I think Bogota is substantially colder than it is in Medellin, and it's certainly a lot colder than it is in Cartagena, where it's 90, 95 degrees every day, it seems. It's really hot over there. But yeah, and another thing that I noticed was a lot of warnings. People were giving me a lot of warnings. You got to be careful. Be careful with your belongings. Be careful about your surroundings. Put all the stuff in the front pocket of your pants. Put your hands inside of your pants, because what happens is when you go to downtown, for instance, El Centro is what they call it, El Centro de Medellin. There's a ton of people there. There's a lot of people walking around, in and out, back and forth. And so a lot of these folks, they're very good at pickpocketing you. So that's why I was warned that if I was going to carry a wallet, or if I was going to carry a cell phone, to put it in the front of my pocket, if I was going to carry like a backpack, which I was carrying a backpack, they told me to actually put it in the front so that you would have your eyes on your backpack at all times. I really didn't see anything strange, in my 2 weeks. I think I would say it's a safe city. But you gotta know where you're at. Of course, you gotta find out the spots that in which you're located. I was actually in a place called Laureles, which they told me it's a high-end neighborhood. It's really nice. I actually enjoyed the neighborhood. It was pretty quiet, pretty boring. Nothing going on there, but I mean, it was quiet as far as the safety is concerned. So I think that overall the city I would say it's a very safe city. You just gotta know where you are. You gotta watch your surroundings, as the locals were warning me and giving me advice, which I really appreciate from them, from the people that I spoke with. But I didn't see anything strange. I didn't see anything unusual. I didn't see anything threatening to my being. So it was a good experience as far as safety is concerned. But like I said, if you're a person that's going there just because you want to hook up with women, I don't think there isn't that many good-looking women. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give them like a 7.5. And a lot of the women that are, very attractive tend to be artificially enhanced. They're not naturally beautiful. So, and I heard also some stories about drugs that they use, and they try to drug you in order to pretty much wipe you out of all of your belongings. I didn't see anything like that over there. I guess it's because I was pretty much out and about during the daytime, and then at night I would go to my apartment and just go to sleep. But if your main purpose of going to Medellin is to hook up with women, you're going to be thoroughly disappointed. I think women there are not that attractive. I think in Mexico there's a lot more attractive looking women than in Colombia, to tell you the truth, especially if you go to Mexico City. Women there are voluptuous and very beautiful. In Medellin there are some, but not that many. I think you're going to be highly disappointed. But anyway, those are just my thoughts about the city. Colombia is a beautiful country overall. I'm not knocking their culture. I'm not knocking their food. I mean, their food is horrendous. I'm sorry, guys, but the food in Colombia is not that good. I mean, I just didn't enjoy it at all. But it's the people are beautiful, though. I'm not talking about their physical appearance. I'm talking about from the standpoint of their manners, their politeness. Very friendly, very helpful. But I would suggest you guys go to another part of Colombia. I think Colombia has a lot to offer, and there's other places that are better than Medellin. But anyway, those are my thoughts and opinions about the city. And Happy New Year, everybody. Tomorrow is January the 1st, and I will be heading out to Mexico, to Oaxaca, in a couple of weeks. So I will give my review about that city once I get back to the States. Thank you for watching.